What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another gym match. On the left, I am playing Olympos 12, and on the right, we have Sam, and he is playing Digimon. So I actually had a round 1 versus Hootie, and I 2-0'd him, but the guy didn't want to be on camera, so unfortunately I didn't get it. So this is round 2 at the locals tourney at Card Fight Underground in Chicago, if you guys want to check us out. Moving around the local scene a little bit more often now. But here I promote the Digimon, play out the Hiroko, swing at security. I like that he has barrier, and then I don't like that he has barrier because usually I'll do this play, and ideally I will play a Homeros because that's the whole point of playing the Digimon for free, because playing a 5-cost tamer for free just from promoting is pretty crazy. But if I want to keep it on the field, usually I have the barrier, and then that means I go down to 3 security, which is kind of scary. But he's going to promote here, play bottom deck Made, play out the Erica. And swing at security. He's going to swing at me. Play out the Wormmon, alliance with the Wormmon, draw a card. He's going to draw 2 cards basically. Oh, he swings at... Oh, I'm going to barrier it. That's what happened there. Jupitermon gets trashed from security, and then he's going to play the Chitose effect, play out the Angemon. Angemon effect, on play, draw a card, then it's going to DNA. Go into Shakuomon de-digivolves by 1. And then thinking if I want to use any of these effects here. I don't think that Sam is playing any aces, it's just whether I want to use the Hiroko and the Suna now. I'm going to use the Suna here, play out the Electmon, and then now I could probably use the Hiroko if I wanted to. No, I'm gonna hatch. I think I forgot to draw off the Wanya here, but I do draw off the Wanya, and then swing at security because it's probably not gonna live. Then I'm just thinking of how to get rid of this guy. So I'm going to hard play Minerva here. Play out the Gomamon, reveal top 3. I'm playing that 1 Samarimon, bro. That's a bad tech. I don't recommend the Samari. But I'll de-digivolve him by 3 stages, and then that's it. Now, I think at the time of this recording, I'm only playing 2 Gatomon. But I will be honest with you, I think Gatomon is the best level 4 to summon off the Minerva, because I would have de-digivolved his body there, and then I would have popped it, right? So he wouldn't have the Betamon on the field, which does matter because he has that extra body to work with. And Hootimon can kind of just destroy the little bodies. So I think my build right now is focused as going as wide as possible. Bruh, I can't talk today. The whole point of my build is to go as wide as possible, right? But there's so much removal in the game right now that, he's just digivolving and he's deleting stuff as he goes. So especially since it's Hootimon. Hootimon is still meta, dude. I've seen Hootimon versus other decks that are new in BT24. Still creams them like nothing. I mean, it might have some issues with certain decks. I haven't seen it yet because I think... Dang, what matchup did I see recently? I saw it versus a recent BT24 deck. I think it was versus Jupitermon actually, and Hootimon 2-0'd it. Like nothing, dude. It just took way too long for Jupiter to set up, and Hootimon is Hootimon, right? So, see, I had the Gato in my hand. I should have popped that Yoko, because that Yoko is the second Hootimon here. But I'm gonna delete the Terrier. You live and you learn, right? Oh, I think I'm... Oh yeah, I hit the Hootie because I de-digivolve off the Minerva effect first on deletion. Then the Gatomon effect will trigger and I'll do minus 3k to the body. So he's gonna swing at security, alliance, 2 checks. A lot of DP because he does have the Wormmon. So I believe that's 13k unless I'm wrong. And Chitose deletes the Gato. How do you do that, bro? What's the one attacking effect to Hootie, right? Yeah, and I'm quickly down to 1 security. He's gonna go into the Shakuamon again. Shakuamon, I think I have to use the Hiroko here. In this version also, because I was testing it before on stream, like the night before, I believe. If you guys want to play test against me, you can definitely just join the Discord and we'll play some matches. Like I think I played against Digidaddies that one day, Chaz, and then I also speak some Spanish. So you know, if you speak Spanish, then we can go and get a few games in. Yeah, but I was playtesting this. What I was trying to say, I was playtesting this the night before, and I don't know, man. It's still kind of slow. In this version, I'm not running the Dan and Kanan, and I think the Dan Kanan is like really useful. So here I'm just gonna bottom deck the other guy and leave the Shakua on the board. I decided to leave the Shakua on the board because he doesn't have the level 3 inheritable to tuck it under and just go attack with the Hurimon again. So the Neptunemon here can protect the little guys. But it doesn't really matter because all he has is DP reduction, right? Mostly. I think he is running some of the options. He's going to hard play Hootie, play out the Ryuji, give -7 or 6k to the Submarimon. Submarimon would have been nice to play a Tamer next turn if it lived. Swing at Security Alliance. Tap the Chitose. -3k to the Neptune. He's going to swing a security. Tap the Ryuji to use the Ice Rod tree on the Neptune so I can't suspend. That's kind of rough. And play out another Amasawa. Honestly, there's nothing that's going to save me here. I would need the option card, the blue option card, to get my stuff blocker and a Venusmon, basically. And I am not playing the option card at the time of this recording. So, like, I fixed my build since then. Yeah, since this tourney, but I do think the 3-cost option card for the Olympus decks are really good. I actually really like the green and yellow one that gives your Digimon plus 2k. Because usually I hard play Minerva. Like, if you noticed, usually game 1, it's just hard play Minerva. Like, that's the first one to usually come out because Minerva plays out the Homeros. Or just starts your engine going as wide as possible. But playing out Minerva for 7 and playing a Homeros basically is really good. That's actually really good. Right? Because it's kind of like you're playing the Minerva for 2 memory. Yeah, he has way too many Tamers set up. I think when I faced the first person in the Hurimon matchup, I was able to stun the Tamers, but he just has too much advantage right now going. And like I said, he can DP minus like nobody's business. But actually goes into the Pyldramon here. Neptune unsuspends. I am a blocker, but Pyldramon's effect does suspend when attacking, so it's not going to matter. Neptune only unsuspends once per turn, so he's kind of thinking about it here. But I think he just forgets. He forgot that Pyldramon will suspend a Digimon, and then that means he'll be able to swing for game. Yeah, swing for game. Yeah, suspend the Neptune and then swing for game. So that was game 1, right? Moving on to game 2. Or was this game 2 already? No, it was game 1. All right. So if you guys are subscribed to the channel, consider becoming channel members for 99 cents. You get access to some pretty cool emojis. And again, of course, as always, shout out to my current channel members. And shout out to Digidaddies because he won the recent giveaway. If you guys are interested in future giveaways, then yeah, become a channel member. But the best way to support me in general, guys, if you're watching this, is just liking and subscribing. Honestly, it costs you nothing and appreciate it greatly. So moving on to game 2. I have Goemon in the back, Greymon in the back. Again, playtesting the Greymon. Again, guys, I know I've said this on the Sakuya deck profile, but do not playtest cards the day of the tourney. Do not. The tournament's not the time to playtest cards. But here I go pretty wide with the hard play of the Minerva. Minerva plays out the Agumon. Agumon plays out Homeros. And then end of turn triggers. Tap the Homeros. Activate the Minerva effect again and play out the Goemon. That's actually a really cool combo. And it's why I like Agumon so much, because I can go really wide. You know, Agio will still play out the Tamers. And then Homeros end of turn, she'll always trigger. Or she. they will always trigger. So he plays out the Gatsumon here, minus 6k to the board, or to the Agiomon. And like I said, this is why I actually really like the Central Town Throne Room, I believe it's called. The 3-cost option for Minervamon and for the Marukimon. Let me know in the comment section down below. I run 2 and 2 right now. Like when I updated my build, I run 2 of the Abyss Sanctuary and 2 of the Throne Room. Because like I said, I really like the 3k or the 2k DP that the green-yellow option card offers, just because Crimson Blaze seems to be so prevalent in this meta, and this deck like hard loses to Crimson Blaze. He's kind of in a pickle here because he sees the Greymon. He can't delete it because if it deletes it on deletion, I get to de-digivolve 1. So he's gonna play around it and Kilo here to delete the Goma and Alliance. Thinking if I should block. He's at no, he has more DP than I do because he has the Wormmon. 2 checks. I think I should just block that. Should have blocked that, de-digivolved it. I was just afraid of him doing another Hootie. Like if he did Hootie again. No, I probably should have blocked it with the Greymon. I mean, that's what the Greymon's for, right? Because he could have, I would have de-digivolved. He would have maybe gone into Hootiemon. See, he did have the Angemon. And so let's see if he has the combo. This is what I was afraid of. Like, he's going to go back to another Hootie and then play out the Angemon for free and then DNA, which he's about to do. Maybe he just drew it, which it looks like he just drew it anyways. De-digivolve by 1 and see. I should have blocked the Greymon. Go to 2 off the Homeros. I get to swing off the Goma. Hits a Masawa, which means I do live. I think here I definitely, like, if I have Venus, I hard play Venus. And then trigger Minerva effect, end of turn. I'm considering just swinging over the Ankilo here, yeah. Do I have the Minerva? Or my bad, the Neptune? God, not the Neptune, dude. I probably have Neptune in my hand, but I can't Neptune because he'll play level 4 out. You know what? I could Neptune and then Homeros end of turn. But I'm going to play the Venusmon here and just strip everything. And then freeze both the Amasawa and the Shakua. And then end of turn, tap the Homeros to play out the Tapirmon off the Minerva effect. And again, you see I'm going really wide, but versus Hootie, that Ankylomon actually really hurts. And then the taunting effect really hurts. But that's why after this playtesting at the tournament, isn't that crazy? Playtesting at the tourney. But after this tournament run, I definitely upped the count of the Gatomons up to 4 copies. I know a lot of people like running the Garurumon level 4 that has jamming as a 4 of, and I think like he's alright, bro. Like sometimes your opponent does have the blocker that you want to get rid of. But other than that, I like playing the Minerva, de-digivolving something, and then popping it with the Gatomon. So like I said, I like Gatomon at 4 copies. Because in that case, like, you saw me strip the Venus or the Shakua, but I think I could have just activated the Hootie, the Homeros effect here to de-digivolve it back down instead of stripping it. Yeah, I think that's what I should have done. Go into Gatomon here, minus 3k, and see, like, if I de-digivolve that Ankilo, like, it's pretty much gone. Okay, DNA here into the Sylphie effect. I think I did the minus 3 and minus 5 to the Shakua, so... Or I'm thinking the blocker. Okay, swing and security. 2 checks. I would swing at security, definitely. 100% swing at security. I think I'm worried because he's only 8k right now. Yeah, and then here, I don't think I realized until later, but the Venusmon would actually protect the Sylphiemon. So if the Sylphiemon were to leave the battle, oh my god, okay, go into Jupiter, trash 1, and then recover 2. And then I think that's it. Oh, he froze the Homeros, so I can't use Homeros. Yeah, the Jupiter here is a one of, and it doesn't go in the deck. I know I really try to make the Jupiter work in the deck, but I think focusing on DNA is kind of messing me up, and it makes the deck less consistent. So after this match, I did take out the Sophimons and the Homeros. I think you could play Sophimon as like a 2 of, and the deck just have access to DNA, potential DNA. But trying to focus on it, I think, is kind of like a trap. So they have protection here. He's gonna trash a card out the beta, get the Shakua. Swing and security. Ice Archery here to freeze. He's gonna tap the Ryuji to Digivolve by 3 and then pop it. But I should have used the Venusmon effect to put the Betamon at the bottom of his security to save it. I mean, the Jupiter, that stack was still gonna get deleted, but I could still trigger the Venusmon effect. Since it was leaving by card effect, I could trigger it to bottom deck the beta. Do I even save the guy here? Because I know I have blocker, right? Like, what am I doing? He's gonna swing in security. That's gonna be GG. Because he gets that suspend. Yeah, GG. He got it 2-0. Man, it was very unfortunate. Like, good job to Sam, because I think my first opponent, like, he was playing Hootie also. And he's been playing Hootiemon back to back, so he was like a decent Hootiemon player, but then he didn't really know what my cards did, because I saw he was reading Venusmon, he was reading Minerva, like everything I put on the field he was reading. So my first opponent did not know what TS did, like, at all. And Sam wants to make the deck too, the Olympos deck, so he knew kind of what my cards did. Like, he wasn't really reading my cards, if you guys saw from the match. So yeah, he knew what my cards did and he took it 2-0. But like I said, I definitely reworked the deck. If you guys want to see the deck list, like, you can just check out the Discord and I'll put it on there. I'll put my previous deck list and the deck list I have now. But I did rework it a little bit because I just thought, like, this was too slow and I could definitely make it faster. So I added some Kanan and Yukis, some Dan and Kanan Yukis, and some other cards. But check it out if you guys want to see the deck list on Discord. But if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Next matchup is actually TS Olympos versus Bielsman, so stay tuned for that one. Anyways, my name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.